Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Akshay here, and today I got another interesting SQL interview question that was asked in Amazon, and it's one of the very tough questions to answer, but I am here and I'll show you how it's done, and I hope you would like it at most. So the question that was asked in Amazon to one of my friends who recently gave his interview was to write a query to find the delivery dates for a given order date. Okay, so the input is this. Okay, so this is the input. It is order date, and on one column there is a holiday column. Okay, that shows if that particular order date is a holiday or not. Okay, then comes the fun part. The fun part is the delivery must take place 2 days after the order date. Okay, so let's say 1 plus 3 would be plus 2 would be 3, 3 plus 2 would be 5, but it's a holiday. Now in case of a holiday, the next date should be considered. So if it's a 3, the next date should be considered is 6. So this is how the output will be look like. Okay, so this is the input and this is the output. So you can see, wait, I think I should have done it before, but it's okay. So if it is a holiday, if the second day seems to be a holiday, then the next date will be considered. Okay, so you can see from here, if it is a 3 and the delivery is supposed to take place on 5th of January, then 6th of January should be considered. Okay, similarly, if it is let's say 5th and 7th is a holiday, then instead of a 7th, 8th should be considered. Okay, so this is how it should go. If 12th and it's 14, so 12th instead of 14, it will be a 15. Okay, and here you have a long weekend holiday. Okay, so if it's on 22nd, then instead of 22nd, 27th should be considered. Okay, so yeah, this is how the output should look like. I should have my delivery date 2 days after my order date, and if it's a holiday, the next date should be considered. Okay, so next move on to the Postgres, and I'll show you how it is done. So we come to the Postgres, and already I have my orders table here, and I'm going to proceed with it. And see, mind you, one thing I would give a heads up before, this is a continuous state. Okay, there will be times when the interview might, if you're lucky enough, the interview might give you a continuous date order table, but again, some might even give you dates with not so continuous dates. For example, the delivery might have taken place on 3rd, then on 6th, on 9th, and so on. In that case, you have to find consistent calendar for that. Okay, to match your delivery dates. So before proceeding, we will first make a running calendar, and based on that, you can proceed. Okay, since it's a continuous order table. Okay, I might not show that, but again, for the sake of you guys, I will show how to make a running table also in case of solving this question, and we will move forward with making the running table before. So before I proceed, I'll make a running table. Okay, so for that purpose, I'm going to use the Recursive CTE. You guys might have heard what a Recursive CTE is. It basically is used to populate the data based on the requirement given. Okay, so what it does is, I'm going to make a recursive function starting from the minimum date of the order date table and the maximum, and I'll go up to the maximum of the order date and I'll add +2, because see, it ends till 31st only. For 31st, I need 2 more days, right? So I'll assume that 1st and 2nd are not holidays, and those will function for me as the next delivery date for the 31st. So I'm going to give this kind of work here and I'll show you how it's done. So with recursive CTE, the first date should be the min date of the order table. Order date as, let's say, order date from order table. Okay, the name of the table is order table. Okay, and then I'll do a union all, that is, that will add all the dates and append it one by one according to the condition given. Okay, and then I'll say select order date, then I'll say plus, then I'll use this is something that is in Postgres. Maybe in other environments things might be a little different, but in Postgres this is how we'll add a date to a particular input column. Okay, so interval, I'll say 1 day, 1 day. Okay, and then I'll say from, wait, I'll say as, this will also be an order date. Okay, and then I'll say from CTE, because the name of the recursive CTE is CTE, I'll take that as a default. From CTE, then I will say where order date is less than, I'll say select max order date from my order table, and not the CT, my order table. Okay, order table. Okay, where order table, select max of order table from order date from order table. Okay, and then again I will add 2 more days to it. Okay, I'll say plus interval 2 days. Okay, and then I'll wrap it up within a bracket. I do hope this works. Let's see. With recursive CTE is at line 5 as select when order table. Oh, I need to call it. Sorry, my bad. From CTE, I'll run it. Okay, there seems to be a bit high recur. Okay, non-agreement. Okay, so I need to cast them into a date type. So this is the how the casting will be done. If I want it to be in a date format, this is how the date format would look like. Okay, so then I'll cast these as well into the date format. Date. This is how casting is done within the Postgres environment. Date. Okay, and hopefully, let's see, it should run, I guess. Oh yeah, it came. So I got a running calendar. Okay, this is important if there is irregularity in the order date table. Like suppose if first you have an order date, then again the next order might be in 4th or in 7th or 9th. We don't know. But for that, still we will do we'll make a running calendar and we'll solve it. If it is continuous, no need to do that. Okay, but again the last value might not come. Okay, for it will show up to 29th and it will not show up for 31st. So for that reason, I have made a recursive CTE. Okay, else there's not much required as long as things are fine. Okay, so then again now I'll make another CTE. Okay, this time it's gonna be CTE2 as. Now mind you, the running calendar that I've made, these are the delivery. These are for delivery date. Okay. Order date is already there. I don't need that, but I need delivery date. So this calendar will function for me as a delivery date input. Okay. But there is a catch here. Okay. And what is the catch? I need to exclude those days that come under holiday. For example, I'm going to exclude 5, I'm going to exclude 7, 13, 14, and these dates. Okay, so I'm going to exclude them and I'm going to make another calendar within that same calendar. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'll say select order date. Since my column name is order date, I'll give order date from I'll say CTE, where I'll say order date not in, then I'll give a subquery and I'll say select order date from order table. This time I'm going to call the order table, and I'm going to say where is holiday is not null. Okay, and hopefully it should come. Select star from CT2. Okay, it should come. Okay, great. So what I have done is, so basically I have taken those order date from the running calendar. That gives me only those order date that are not holidays. Okay, for example, these dates I have taken. Okay, and I've considered these dates should not be in the order dates. Okay, these are the holiday dates that I've taken, and it should not be in the order dates. So you get a calendar that leaves out the holidays. For example, you can see after 4, 6 is there, then 7 is not there, and 8 is there. Okay, then 13, 14, is it there? See, after 12 you directly come to 15. So we got this order date, a new calendar that has only deliverable dates and not the holiday dates. Okay, this is done, and now the action will begin. Okay, so I have made this into CTE, and then I'll say select, let's say I want O dot star comma C dot star. Okay, I'll tell you what it is. Okay, writing the query only will be enough to make you understand. Okay, from, let's say, order table. Okay, I'm gonna alias the order table as O. Okay, then I'll say I'm gonna do an inner join. Okay, inner join will give me the unique joins of all the ones from the order table and from the running calendar that I've got. Okay, and then I'm gonna say CT, inner join CT2 as C. Okay, mind you, I want the delivery date that is 2 days after the order date. Okay, but also I have to fulfill the condition that if the day happens to be an holiday, then I'm gonna go to the next date. Okay, so that condition I need to give here. Okay, and how I'm gonna do that? I'm gonna say inner join CT2 as C. Okay, on let's say O dot order date plus 2 should be less than equals to the C dot order date. Okay, order date. Maybe you guys are getting a little confused in this, but it's okay. You can check the video over and over again, no issues on that. Maybe you might be confused, this order day and that order day is same, but again the CTE that I pulled the order date from is the delivery date. I'll use it as a delivery date. Okay, just for the sake of convenience, I'm here to make you understand, and no issues on that. Okay, so chillax and just be with me. Okay, so what I'm gonna say is the order date from the order table should be 2 days lesser than the order date in the running calendar. Okay, why is it so? Because I want the delivery to take place 2 days after the order date. Okay, and this gonna give me this C dot order date is gonna give me the delivery date, and this is the original order date from the orders table. Okay, please don't get confused what is O dot order date and C dot order date. C is the order date that we made from the running calendar, although I could name it as delivery date. Again, it's up to you. That might do away with the confusion, but in the end I'll do it, no issues on that. Okay, so I'm gonna say we'll join using this condition where the order day plus 2 is less than equals to C dot order day. Okay, and then I'm gonna hit run. Okay, so I'll just do an order by to show you. Okay, order by, let's say O dot order date, again not required but just to show you. Okay, so you see for the first, okay, the next delivery date that is likely to come is 3rd of January. For the 1st of January, 3rd of January. Okay, but I have added or concatenated all the conditions that fulfill this all the dates that are fulfilling this condition. So I'm getting all the dates, that is all possible combinations of the delivery dates within this condition. Okay, so I'll show you an interesting bit now. Okay, for let's say for the 3rd it should come for 5th, but instead I need for 6th. Okay, so what you see is, let me come to the 3rd. Okay, so you see 3rd, 5th didn't come. Okay, what came? 6th of January came. For 3rd, the next delivery date is 6th. Okay, so this is the what to say, the main work behind it. But again, I'm gonna show what the output would look like, and I'm gonna nest this into a CTE. CTE3 as this to this. Okay, now the main work begins. Okay, so I will say select I'll make some changes here only. Okay, I don't need the is holiday, I only need the order date, and I need this one, this column, second column that is made from the CT2. Okay, so I'll say O dot order date as order date. This is the original order date. Okay, and then I'm gonna say C dot order date as delivery date. Okay, now I think the confusion will be over for you guys. Okay, so if I do select CTE 3 from CTE 3, now see, so you are getting the list now. Okay, so now it is easier for you to like understand what the result might look like. Okay, now I'll do the main work. Okay, so I need only order date, and I need the minimum of the delivery date. Delivery date. Okay, as delivery date from CT3, and then I'm gonna do a group by order date. Okay, and I'm gonna run it. So you see, this is the result that we got. For every order date, we got the minimum or the closest delivery date possible. Okay, that is 2 days after the order date. Okay, but in case of if it happens to be a holiday, then the next day should be considered as the delivery date. So you see for 3 it's 6, for 5 7 was the holiday, so we get an 8 here. Similarly, if I order something on, let's say, 11th, okay, I should get an order date, the next delivery date as 15th. Okay, so if I see, or here only I can show you 11th, it will be 15th. I'm going to show you here also so that you get confirmed or you get convinced. 11th, 15, yeah. If I ordered something on, let's say, 21st, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th is a holiday, the next delivery date will obviously be 27th. Okay, so for 21st it should be 27th, 21st it should be 27th. Yeah, you get it. Okay, 21st, if I show you, yeah, it's 27th. Okay, so this is how this question can be solved. One of the best questions so far, and I really enjoyed solving it. Please feel free to share it with your friends who might give their interview at Amazon, and show them this wonderful example that I've done for them as well. I do hope you would like this video. Feel free to share it with your other friends and colleagues as well. And as always, keep learning, keep growing. I'll see you next time. Till then, happy working. Thank you.